Across the centuries, human minds have burned like stars. Some flickered for a moment and were forgotten. Others burned so brightly that their light still reaches us today. We call to them across time, and somehow their voices answer. They speak through our discoveries, our machines, our dreams. Their ideas changed our world, and their bravery inspires us to dream. These are the voices beyond time, the minds that never stopped speaking, and tonight we listen to one of them, Marie Curie. They said she was too fragile for science. They said her curiosity would fade, but for Marie Curie, curiosity wasn't a choice, it was a force of nature. Even as a child, she felt the world whisper in patterns, the shimmer of minerals, the mystery of invisible forces, the quiet hum of energy beneath all things. Where others saw dust and stone, she saw potential tiny sparks of light waiting to be revealed. Her mind was a quiet storm, a place where logic met wonder. She thought knowing the world was the truest faith, believing in truth itself. In her laboratory, time lost its meaning. Days blurred into nights, and nights into mornings filled with the soft clink of glass and metal. The faint blue-green glow of her experiments cast moving shadows on the walls, as if the light itself were alive. She once said, "Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood," and she lived those words with patience, precision, and purpose. Her discoveries began not with power, but with persistence. Together with her husband, Pierre, she sifted through mountains of pitchblende, a heavy black rock that concealed a secret. They worked in freezing sheds, boiling, breaking, and refining by hand. And after years of labor, they found what they sought, two new elements, polonium and radium, elements that shimmered with unseen energy, light that could pass through solid matter, light that revealed what the eye could not. That glow was her buddy, showing off nature's secret beauty and reminding her that every discovery comes with a price. When Pierre died suddenly, Marie's world fell silent. The man who shared her dream was gone, and yet she refused to stop. Grief became her shadow and her strength. She returned to the lab alone, working beside the quiet hum of her instruments, surrounded by faintly glowing jars of radium. At night, the laboratory shimmered softly, as if the universe itself were keeping her company. In those moments, she was no longer chasing fame or glory. She was searching for meaning, a light strong enough to pierce even loss itself. She became the first person, not just the first woman, to win 2 Nobel Prizes, one for physics, one for chemistry. And yet, she never sought recognition. "I am among those who think that science has great beauty," she said. To her, knowledge wasn't conquest. It was communion. But the light she discovered was both a blessing and a curse. The same radiance that made her famous was silently taking her strength away. Her notebooks, even today, are too radioactive to touch. Her very essence became intertwined with the energy she uncovered. And still, she continued, because discovery was her heartbeat. In her later years, she wrote that curiosity is the soul's way of staying alive. That wonder, once awakened, should never be silenced. Perhaps she knew, as her health faded, that the light she found in the dark would outlive her body, that every beam of healing radiation, every spark of medical progress was her legacy made visible. Marie Curie didn't seek immortality, she sought truth. And in doing so, she became immortal anyway. Because every student who looks into a microscope, every scientist who asks why, every dreamer who follows curiosity into the unknown, they carry her spark forward. This was a day in the mind of Marie Curie. If you enjoyed this journey through history, please like this video and subscribe to Voices Beyond Time for more cinematic stories that bring the greatest minds back to life. And tell us in the comments, whose mind should we explore next?